You're being prepared for something bigger and you're seeing it as an attack. The only thing that can stop you from getting to where you desire to go is you. There were seasons where I cried on my way to work every day. Focus on repeatable systems, not your mood. Don't let your mood determine how you are going to move. You got to be willing to pick yourself up. When you find yourself getting anxious, sad, angry, depressed, discouraged, you got to talk to yourself and remind yourself that there is nothing too hard for you to get through. Nothing. And I say that because you've already been through a lot and you're still here. Right? I'm not saying you're superhuman. Like, I lean on God for everything. Without God, I would not be able to get through all the things I've gotten through. But what I'm saying is you've got to have enough faith and enough belief to recognize that whatever it is you're going through, that thing is going to propel you into your next victory. That thing is going to propel you into your next blessing, into your next promotion. And so what's happening is you're being prepared for something bigger and you're seeing it as a negative. You're seeing it as an attack. And what you got to do is say, listen, this is my training ground. I'm being prepared for something bigger. Every time I've been on a job and I've had a boss who just treated me wrong for no reason, there were seasons where I cried on my way to work every day. I didn't even want to go, not because I didn't love my job, but because I understood that I was going to be stepping into a toxic work environment. And so what I need you to do is focus on what is it that I need to do. You can't control what anybody else does. You can't control what anybody else says, but you can control you. You can control your thoughts. You can control your actions. You can control your habits. You can control how you respond. How do you respond in conflict? How do you respond to challenges? How do you respond to rejection? How do you respond to opposition? That's what you want to be working on. And then the last thing is, I need you to recognize that it is important for you to keep showing up even when you're not getting the results you want. A lot of times we are so frustrated and so discouraged that we're not even recognizing that we are stopping us because you're so focused on outsiders. You're focused on all of this external stuff. I need you to go inward. I need you to ask yourself, what is it that I need to do to make this situation better? I can't count on other people like I can count on me. And so the more you show up and do what you're supposed to do every single day, the more you're going to build that self-trust. That's all confidence is. It's trust in yourself. And building that trust in yourself requires repetition. It requires consistency. You won't always feel inspired. You won't always feel motivated. That's why you gotta get to a place where you have that routine, where you have that discipline, where you're like, you know what? I just got a rejection. That hurt. So I'm gonna give myself a few minutes. Maybe you need a full hour to work through this thing. And then I gotta set that aside and I gotta get back to my mission. I refuse to allow anyone or anything to divert my focus in this season. And I'm getting let me tell y'all something. I got a lot going on. I have a lot going on. I have blessings happening. Oh my goodness. But I also have some burdens. But I'm not going to allow those burdens to disrupt my joy. I'm not going to allow those burdens to take me off course because I recognize that if I just stay focused, if I just can manage my mind, if I can manage myself, if I can lead myself in the right direction, I'm going to get to the other side. You're going to reach a point where everything that you've been desiring, everything that you've been praying for is going to happen. The only thing that can stop you from getting to where you desire to go is you. It's you getting so discouraged, so frustrated that you give up. Or you get so discouraged and so frustrated that you don't give your all. And then when things don't work out the way you want them to, it's oh, well, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You got to be willing to show up and recognize that you have everything you need to win. Stop thinking about what you don't have. Stop thinking about what's missing. Stop thinking about who could and should be helping you, but they're not. Who could and should be supporting you, but they're not. That is not your problem to solve. That should not concern you. In this season, I need you to focus on you. It's your time. It's your turn. Let's go.